The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. The Mr. Nailsin Show, brought to you by the Mr. Nailsin Store. What are the odds? Yes, you can find all kinds of apparel and items such as t-shirts, hats, some mugs, buttons, stickers, posters, all adorned with the lovely art of Mr. Nailsin. Yes, that's right. You need only head over to Zazzle.com/store/the_MR_NAILSIN_store. Yes, it's just that simple. So head over to the Mr. Nailsin store at Zazzle.com and pick up yourself some goodies and help out your old pal, Mr. Nailsin. And now it's time for the adventures of the Baron Boy.
There we are. There we are, finally on course. No doubt about it.
Yeah, well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, the perpetual pessimist. Russell, but I understand the necessary safety of denial.
It's not denial, it's experience.
My good fellow, I assure you the instruments are telling the truth.
Well, what was that we just went through?
Oh, that was the vortex storm, Cliff. Vortex storm?
Oh, yes. Well, you have to understand that the time-space vortex through which we travel between the dimensions of the multiverse is a very unstable entity, rife with a multitude of hazards, which is why the Time Tower is so very significant, which allows one to navigate these vortexes, you understand. Otherwise, well, the danger could lead to being hopelessly lost for all eternity, or, of course, being completely disintegrated.
Well, we've certainly done the hopelessly lost bit. Let's hope we don't end up doing the latter.
Well, of course, Russell, you were aware that our initial departure was rather hasty and unprepared. Hence the danger of that. And, of course, the circumstances were such that, well, it was unavoidable.
It's all because of that synthoid that attacked me.
Well, Russell, the sad truth is Biddy and I have accumulated enemies, and synthoids are just one of the many agents that are dispatched to find us or ultimately do us harm. And so, unfortunately, we were found out while we were staying in your universe, on your version of the Earth.
Our Earth. So once we get home, I guess you and Biddy will have to leave.
I'm afraid so, Miss Montgomery. Your world has become unsafe for us. And if it's unsafe for us, our very presence could mean trouble for you and your world. So there's really no question about it. Unfortunately, we can't stay. Which is a pity, because we really were settled in and enjoying our quiet life that we had developed there.
Yes, I made so many friends there, including Cliff and you, Lola, and I will miss you all. Oh, I'll miss you too, Biddy.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm even gonna miss you, Baron.
I understand, Russell. We've had our difficulties, yes, but I'm glad that we could end on good terms.
Yeah, I mean, if you could actually get us home, that hasn't happened just yet.
Oh, Russell, I know we've had our stumbles, little detours here and there, but I assure you this time it's the final deal. Understand? Even more stumbles within the vortex itself, certain turbulence, but I assure you, your incapable, experienced hands, from now on, it's smooth sailing.
What the hell was that?
What is it, the time storm again?
What? No, not this soon after the initial storm.
I don't know, Baron. You know that old saying, lightning never strikes twice? Turns out, It's not true.
All right, turns out lightning never strikes 3 times is also not true.
Okay, hold on. We're being forced out of the vortex. All right. Is everyone all right?
Are you okay, Papa?
Yeah, seem to be all in one piece.
Oh, sure. Barring a few standard bruises, everything is just fabulous.
All right, where are we? Oh, God.
Now, just a minute, Russell. It's your world. Not the exact right place, which I still can't quite determine. The instruments are all scattered. But the bigger mistake is we arrived a little too soon.
Too soon?
Yes. By my reckoning, perhaps about 3,000 years too soon. Well,
can't say I'm surprised at this point. What the hell? Did we crash into a building? What is that out there?
I'm not certain. Some sort of wooden structure.
Oh, no, Papa. There's men in there.
Yeah, they look like they're dressed like, I don't know, gladiators.
Well, not the Roman variety. It's a little early for that.
They appear to be dead. Oh, no. At the very least, in really bad shape. Did we just kill these men?
Well, not intentionally, obviously. But our best bet is to leave as fast as we can.
Well, hang on a minute, Baron. Looks like some of those guys are moving. We can help the survivors at least.
No, absolutely not. We've done enough damage to this timeline. Your timeline, Russell. We have to leave as fast as we can before there's any more temporal damage done to it.
Well, it's a little late for that, isn't it, Baron? I mean, there's a bunch of possible dead guys there.
Yes, Miss Montgomery. I'm not arguing there's no damage as of now. There clearly is, but for the overall timeline, we'll just, have to hope that these poor souls' impact upon it was always insignificant.
Oh, man.
Oh, Papa, other people are approaching with torches.
Oh, well, there you have it. If there are survivors, then they can lend them aid. In the meantime, we must make haste. We can't allow them to see the pan van.
Well, whether they see it or not, they're going to know something happened.
Yes, they'll probably figure it was an act of the gods or something like that, and that'll have to suffice.
If you say so.
Yes, I do. Besides, Russell, the longer we dwell here, the more difficult it is to reestablish the link to the Time Tower's position in your time zone and world.
All right, Baron, once again, it's your call.
Look, my liege, look! Greek soldiers!
So, it was all a clever trick. Should have known, but the gods have smiled upon us and revealed this treachery. Dispatch the survivors.
At once!
Quickly. Without sentries, obviously their cohorts are hiding beyond the walls, waiting for them to open the doors. We must make haste, for this advantage is ever fleeting. Once we dispatch them, then we must strike upon their fleet, take what's left of it to add it to our own, and then set sail to take our vengeance and eliminate the threat of the Greeks. This could have been our absolute destruction, but praise be to the gods, we will now reverse it and make this the beginning of a new age for Troy.
here we are at last.
Oh, Papa, it's the time tower.
Indeed, Biddy, be it ever so humble, there's no place quite like home.
Okay, but are you sure? I mean, the last time we made contact with your lighthouse there, the whole world had been invaded by the think tanks.
Yes, Russell, but thanks to my incredible experienced hand, that whole ordeal was, well, quite literally rectified in that it never happened now. And we're the only ones who know it did, so it's perfectly fine now. And according to the timetables, we're exactly where... Oh, dear.
Oh, no, what now?
Now, Miss Montgomery, just a slight glitch is all.
A slight glitch ended up getting us being chased by dinosaurs, mutated brain-controlled tanks, and walnut-obsessed demons.
Yes, but the glitch in question here is simply we have arrived in your world at more or less the right time, just a little off.
How off?
Roughly 24 hours.
Oh. All right, so we missed a day. That's not too bad.
In the past.
What?
Wait a minute, you mean like 24 hours before we initially left?
Precisely, Miss Montgomery. The events that brought us all together won't occur until sometime tomorrow evening.
What? Well, hey, we could stop it from happening at all.
No, absolutely not, Russell. Why, the ramifications would be incalculable. It's not...
Well, wait a minute. You undid the think tank invasion?
Only through the flaws in their own design of how they crossed over from their timeline into yours.
Well, wait a minute, Baron. You didn't seem so concerned about what just happened in the city of Troy. Oh, Lola, but it didn't just happen. That was 3,000 years ago. What? Yeah, okay, whatever. But still, wasn't that, like the butterfly effect deal?
Oh, butterfly effect. I mean, the butterflies, of course, are, little butterflies. Yeah, it is concerned, sure. But something like this, to orchestrate an entire undoing of history, and the cascading and ricochet events of that. I mean, consider, once again, the think tanks. If we hadn't gone off on our little adventure, we wouldn't have been here to undo their invasion. It's something certainly to consider.
Yeah, I guess you got a point there.
Indeed, Russell, indeed. Now, it just looks like we're going to spend a little bit more time together, and you're both welcome to stay within the tower until you can return to your homes.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to come up with some story.
Well, we'll just say they got away and we don't know where they ended up,
Yeah, I guess it'll work. I mean, I suspect there just won't be any trace of you and Biddy after tomorrow.
Yes, Russell, that's true. There will not. So, shall we disembark for the tower?
Well, once again, there's no door.
Russell, have you forgotten? The pan van is linked with the tower, so now the side door opens a portal within.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, look, Papa, it's us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. It is you.
About that.
What the hell? Wait a minute. Is that you and Biddy, in the past?
Well, yes. This was our home, so it's not unusual to expect us to be residing in it.
Well, wait a minute. How are you going to interact with them? If they're going to have questions, how are you going to prevent them from having knowledge of the events that are going to happen tomorrow night?
Well, that's just it, Miss Montgomery. We will not be interacting with them.
Well, what are we going to do? Play hide and seek for the next 24 hours?
What?
Hide and seek.
No, Russell. You see, all right, look, we're crossing timelines, and so we're somewhat out of sync with the current timeline until we merge tomorrow evening after the event that began this journey of ours. And so my past and Biddy's past selves will simply appear as well, like ghostly apparitions while we dwell within the tower. So a bit unnerving, of course. It takes some getting used to, but for the most part, this too shall pass.
Yeah, that clears that up. And so Baron and crew disembarked from the confines of a pan van for the interior of the mysterious Time Tower, and settle in for their watch until the moment that brings them to their ultimate square one.
Papa, do you think we should try to recover the remains of the Syntoid?
Oh, Biddy, the complications therein are, well, too complicated to contemplate.
Holy crap!
Oh, damn it! Jeez Louise! No, what is it now, Russell?
Well, I was in the bathroom trying to take a leak.
To take a leak?
Oh, Papa, he was trying to go pee-pee.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks, Biddy.
Well, I fail to see why I have to be informed of all this.
Normally I wouldn't, but I went in there to relieve myself when suddenly your ghostly self walked right through me and sat down on the toilet to take a dump.
Oh, that means he saw your past self go poo-poo, Papa.
Yes, Biddy, I somewhat I've gathered. Well, listen, Russell, as I said before, these things can occur. You just, you'll just have to roll with it.
God!
Baron! Look, when nature calls, it calls!
What?
I just obeyed it like anyone else, and I told you, I warned you this would occur.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my apparition relieving itself on the toilet in the bathroom.
Okay, but I think what's on the television news is far more serious. I mean, everything's messed up.
But what do you mean? What have we here?
And so we go now to the President in a statement over the shocking events occurring now in the Mediterranean. My friends, it is with great dismay that I must inform you that our efforts through diplomacy have not borne fruit, as, sadly, the Neo-Trojan Empire has decided to invade the Carthaginian Commonwealth.
What?
Oh, no.
Also,
Listen.
Mesopotamia has also decided to join the Neo-Trojan Empire in this effort by declaring war on Carthage. But we will stand with our friends both in Europa and Carthage itself in solid opposition to this aggression. For despite our own domestic petty squabbles, they pale in comparison to the looming threat of the Neo-Trojan Empire's aggression and lust for power. For after all, are we not the United States of Atlantis? So, butterflies are just, butterflies.
Oh my God! We changed everything. It's not even the same world anymore. I mean, how do we know that we even exist in this one? I mean, what was the point of coming back in?
How do we know?
Calm down.
Calm down.
This can be fixed.
Yeah, well, it better. I mean, look, easy for you to tell us to calm down. We know you still exist, you and Biddy, because, well, your ghost just walked right through me in the bathroom.
Oh, enough about the bloody toilet. Now, listen, it'll take time for me to come up with the necessary figures that can constitute the equation that I will need to operate from to undo this bizarre circumstance.
Seems simple enough to me. Why don't we just go back in time and stop ourselves from smashing into the Trojan horse?
No, if it was only that easy.
Well, it isn't.
No, it's not. You see, in the accident itself, we've split off into another timeline. And so, by going back and trying to rectify it, we would create yet another timeline. I mean, there's our original selves going off to God knows where.
Well, probably to home.
Well, you would think. And then where do we go? Flailing about, and then if we get there...
Well, then I guess, I don't know, we run into our ghostly selves until it levels out.
Oh, levels out, does it? No, that's not how it works at all. And you don't know the other consequences, and now there's these other versions of me and Biddy, and they came to this timeline as it is now, but it wasn't the way it originally was, and who knows where that leads to. So it's got to be corrected. I mean, we can't just hop back into the pan van and head off to your home timeline. I mean, that would be irresponsible.
Wait, what?
It's one of the great rules of the timekeepers that you and I am determined to abide by, and despite of the embarrassing accident. But, well, we just happen to have...
Wait a minute. Did you just say we could go to our home timeline right now?
What?
Well, yes, but...
But nothing! Come on, let's just get in the van and go!
No, Russell, no! Just foolishly creating alternate timelines is one of the great crimes that the timekeepers were formed to try to avoid, beyond just creating a system of towers that navigates the multiverse, ever crowded by alternate timelines. The consequences could be dire. It's resulted in things like the think tanks roaming from one universe to the other and conquering it. We can't just leave it there and hope for the best.
Man, it wasn't a crime, it was an accident, you know? I mean, that's life. Shit happens.
No.
Even with a time machine.
Well, look, I hate to admit it, Cliff, but maybe Baron's got a point. I mean, the think tanks were pretty awful. And if those are the kinds of consequences that could result from this, I mean, damn it, if only you could solve this problem the way you did with the think tanks, Baron.
Well, that's just it, Miss Montgomery. There may be a way to do just that. It's rather delicate, and it's a bit retroactive. But I could go back and reset the situation to where I could reverse all the events to where it never happened, in the way that I did to the think tanks.
Oh, but Papa!
I know, Biddy, I know, but it's the only way.
The only way... Wait, what? What's the problem here?
Well, Russell, in order to retroactively put ourselves in the position that the think tanks were in, is to, well, sever the link to the time tower.
What?
What the hell? I mean, that's what we've been doing all this time to get back home.
Yes, and I did indeed find the link, and I'll find it again, Russell. We're just going to have to wander around the time-space vortex for a little while longer until I find the link again, which I will. I mean, as you said, Cliff, that's life, you know? Sometimes you have to go back to square one.
Square one? This is more like 200 paces backwards before you get to square one.
No,
Wait a minute.
Russell.
What's that sound?
What?
Oh no! Papa! The sounds are taking the pen van!
What? Oh no! Oh no, we gotta stop them! But how do we do that? I mean, they're like ghosts to us, aren't they? We gotta get control of the van.
Papa! The pen van! It is gone!
Yes, Biddy, it's gone.
Well, does this mean we're stuck in this messed up world?
What? No. I mean, there is an alternative vehicle in the basement, but that's not important right now. This is far more complicated.
Teleporter-potty.
I can track the van.
Teleporter-potty.
Possibly reach
the teleporter-potty?
and hit the
What the hell is that?
Time reverse. So damn
Now
it.
listen, Baron, we need
I
to...
could think this more clearly if you would all be silent.
man.
And that damn ringing in my ears. I'm feeling.
Wait a minute. Baron.
I'm feeling lightheaded.
glowing. Oh no, Papa! Yeah, you're glowing!
Oh, what?
Papa!
What's happening?
Papa!
What?
Holy shit!
Oh my god, Baron!
What the hell? He's just fading away.
Oh no! Oh,
He's
Papa,
gone.
no!
Now what the hell are we gonna do?
Where am I? What? That's teleportation. Teleported. Out of the time tower? That's impossible.
Baron Boy, you stand accused for crimes of conspiracy against the nation of the United States of Atlantis.
What?
Oh, we have to get upstairs to find Papa.
Find him? Wait, you're saying you think he's still alive? I mean, he's completely gone. There's nothing left.
No. He was not destroyed. That was a teleportation beam.
Teleportation beam? Wait, are you suggesting someone has abducted Baron?
Well, yes, obviously.
Yeah, sure, obviously.
But the Baron said that, nothing could penetrate the time tower unless you had access to the van.
Well, usually, yes. But there are those who have ways around that.
Well, like who? Well, another timekeeper.
Okay, great.
Look, we have to get upstairs. In the control center, we can locate Papa by tracing the teleportation signature.
Yeah, all right. If you say so, Biddy.
What's it? Where am I? What? The teleportation. Teleported. Out of the time tower. That's impossible.
Baron Boyd, you stand accused for crimes of conspiracy against the nation of the United States of Atlantis.
What?
You stand accused for crimes of conspiracy.
Yes. I heard you the first time. I'm a bit confused as to how I could possibly be accused of any crimes of conspiracy when I've only just arrived.
We're referring to crimes of conspiracy that involves a series of events over the past few months, not just a few seconds ago when you arrived here.
Well, of course, I'm not referring to just arriving here in this chamber. I'm referring to the fact that I've only just arrived to this world a mere few hours ago.
This world. The tribunal finds that you are indeed confused. Therefore, we suggest you take advantage of counsel, which you have a right to, and you will receive it from your appointed advocate.
Advocate? What advocate?
Hello, Baron.
Count Reagan!
Oh, there it is. There is the teleportation signal for Papa. He's been taken some 800 miles away.
800 miles?
To some city named Arnold.
Arnold? Not familiar with it.
Well, nevertheless, we have to go and rescue him.
Oh, now wait a minute. We don't know anything about this place, and how are we going to get there? I mean, it's 800 miles away.
Oh, it's very simple. We can teleport there directly to Papa's location.
Teleport to it? We can do that?
Oh, yes, to the teleporter putty.
The teleporter putty? You mentioned that before. What exactly is that?
Oh, it is a teleportation capsule that is directly linked to the time tower, not unlike the Pan was.
Uh-huh. Well, okay.
Look, I was simply feeding the coordinates, and voila, the door appeared.
Oh, what's the matter?
There should be a door appearing that can access the teleporter. But, of course, I am so silly. I forgot. It's been left dormant in the basement. I have to go down and turn it on to receive the signal, and then it should work.
We came all the way to the top. Now we gotta go all the way to the bottom. But, that's life, especially life with Baron Void.
You in the tower.
What the hell?
Come out now and surrender yourselves, or we will come and get you.
What's going on?
Oh no! It is policemen! And they've surrounded the tower!
Count Reagan!
Yes, Baron. It's me.
But you were... But...
Trapped, spiraling down through the time-space vortex after you threw me into it. Yes, that was quite the ordeal. But of course, the way you were able to do it was the connection between my omnibus and your pan van.
As a result, I, of course, was eventually able to lock on to your pathetic little van and use it as a lifeline for my escape from the gravity well of the vortex. And, well, of course, it was no easy ordeal, I'll tell you, as you continuously visit other worlds, making you somewhat inaccessible. But once I locked on rather abruptly, I'm afraid, I made good my escape. Wait a minute, then the turbulence within the vortex had brought me here. That was you! Oh, turbulence was there? Well, it was a bit of an unorthodox method of travel, but you left me with very little choice, Baron. All of this world, Count, what have you done? Oh, please, Baron, don't start with that fake, morally superior attitude of yours. As I said, I did what I had to, because of the position you put me in. And now I have the opportunity to right that terrible wrong. I must admit, it was somewhat clever of you to have Biddy take the pan van and hide it for you, but it's only a matter of time before I track it down. And now that you are completely dependent on my advocacy here for the good people of the United States of Atlantis, I suggest you cooperate fully, Baron, so that we could avoid any potential nastiness. Biddy didn't hide the pan van. My other self did. Your other self? What is this, a riddle? Just what in blazes is that supposed to mean, Baron? Need I remind you, ironically so, that time is not on your side? Well, it's obviously my other self from this timeline. This timeline? You... Great heavens, you don't mean... Yes, Count, this is an artificially created timeline. It never should have happened. It certainly didn't occur through the natural course of multiverse shenanigans. It's... Well, because of your interference, my pan van was knocked out of the vortex and, well, crashed into the Trojan horse that led to the creation of this Trojan Empire and altered the entire course of history for the past 3,000 years of this Earth. Well, then, all the more reason for my plan to go forward. What plan? As a result of my arrival here, which obviously was some years before you did, or one of you anyway, my omnibus pretty much didn't make it. It's basically a dead husk of its former self. That's why I need the pan van. I can use it to regenerate the omnibus and undo what you did to me in the first place. You seek to get back to the hyperverse. No, Count, it's out of the question. We have no choice now, Baron. It's the only way we can remedy this situation, which, however you want to slice it, is the fault of us both. Oh, well, even so, the pan van's gone. My other self left with it. Yes, there is that. He must have been aware that I was manipulating the authorities to go pick him up. And ended up with you. Of course. You're the one who teleported me from the time tower. Well, of course I did. Who else? And it's the means by which I must access it again, Baron. We're going to need that tower if we're going to get your pan van back. You seriously expect me to trust you with access to my time tower? I already have access to it, Baron. I mean, you're here. Besides, by now, the police have it fully secured. Secured? What? Well, yes, I provided them with the technological know-how to teleport their men inside. Oh, no. In the meantime, once I've... But Biddy and my friends, they're in there. Well, no harm will come to them, Baron, so long as they cooperate. The same is true to everything else, so long as you cooperate with me.
All right, now listen, as I said, if you don't come out, we're going in.
Yeah, but how we gonna get in there? I mean, look, there's a couple of windows. Maybe if we can get up there, but there ain't no door.
We got the technology they gave us. It's supposed to get through the special shielding it's got. Yeah, I wonder how's that work exactly. I don't know. That's not my department, but it looks like they're not responding, so we're just going to go ahead and crank this thing up. Now, we're all supposed to stand right here with these belts on.
Well, wait a minute. Why we gotta wear belts?
Again? Do I look like a scientist? No, I don't. So these are the instructions. And, what's it gonna, I mean, we're gonna blow a hole through the wall and walk in? Is that how that works? Well, it says we'll be transported inside. Huh. What? How's that gonna work?
Wait a minute. That's like that movie of that man who, he could zap himself from one cube to another, but then a fly got in it, and he came out looking like the fried chicken skin, and his jaw fell off.
That's just a movie. This is like the science. Or some shit, I don't know. Anyway, we're out of time. They were supposed to come out and give up this lighthouse. I don't know why they just call it the tower. I mean, it's just a lot. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to look. Hey, what?
Yeah, they're lighting up the top there.
That might mean something. Well, they've had enough time. Let's fire this thing up we'll just see what happens, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those where what's the worst that could happen? Well, what happens if the worst does happen? Then we'll know. I mean, I ain't standing out here all day. I'm firing this thing up.
Oh, man, these steps go on forever.
No, not forever, Cliff. Only a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of little bit for me, you know.
Wait a minute. What's that sound?
Huh? Oh, it must be them outside.
Oh, no. They're trying to penetrate the tower.
Again? All right, double time.
We're almost to the basement.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I think I'm going
Oh, damn it. I think we're inside it. We're inside the tower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it worked. Wait a minute. How do we get back out?
Last, here we are, the basement.
Thank God.
Who the hell?
Damn it, shit. That must be the ones we're here to get. Put your hands in the air and don't move, or, you know the drill, damn it.
Oh, Cliff, you zapped them off their feet.
Wow, Cliff, I didn't know you had your hands on an electro gun.
Yeah, well, I made a little visit to the weapons room earlier, figuring it might come in handy, and considering we were being invaded, turns out I was right.
Well, good thinking, Cliff. Now follow me into the basement. We must make haste before they awake.
Yeah, but first Lola and I need to take care of their weapons.
Yeah, we might also want to cuff them to the pipes here. What's
Whoa.
happening to them?
I don't know. They're all lit up and they're gone.
Oh, well, it looked like they were wearing recall belts.
Recall belts?
Yes, that's in the case of teleportation procedures. It's a safety feature, so that if need be, you can always have contact with your point of departure, so that you can be teleported back, which in their case would be just outside. I suppose when you zapped them with the electro gun, it triggered that feature. Well, then I guess the problem solved itself.
For once. Nice when that happens.
Cliff, Lola, come down quickly. I found it.
All right, Biddy, let's see what we got down here. Oh, jeez. Man. Boy, this place could use with a little cleanup, huh?
Oh, well, yes. Whenever Papa gets tired of something, he just, stores it down below here. Out of sight, out of mind. Is that an Egyptian sarcophagus?
Yeah. Right next to the, I'm no expert, of course, but, it looks like a parked flying saucer.
Oh, goody. It is now fully charged. We're good to go.
The flying saucer?
Flying saucer.
I'm no expert, but it looks pretty dead to me.
No, Cliff. I mean the teleporter putty.
Oh, that's right. She did mention the teleporter. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Why? What? What the hell is this?
Well, it is the teleporter putty.
Biddy, that's an outhouse.
Oh, teleporter potty.
What? No, potty? I thought she was saying like teleport a body, or something.
Oh no. Portable facilities have the perfect dimensions to house the teleportation chamber technology. I just thought everyone knew that. Uh-huh.
How does that, couldn't they have just built a box to the same measurements?
I think it was part of saving time. And of course, that's what the keepers are all about, saving time. There, the door is open. In we all go.
A magic outhouse. Sure, why not?
Oh, Count, back so soon?
It appears, Baron, that your friends have successfully expelled the officers from the tower.
Had to go, Biddy.
Oh, really, Baron? You know my plan is the only course to correct the predicament we find ourselves in.
Well, we wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for your foolishness with the hyperverse.
That doesn't matter now. Baron, you know we have to resolve this, and since your friends are denying me your tower, well, now it all falls to you, doesn't it? And there is no other course.
No, that's not exactly true. What?
Oh, no.
Blazes is that?
That's the air raid alarm. A bombing run is on the way.
Bombing run?
It's the Trojans. They've launched their attack against the United States of Atlantis sooner than I expected.
What? Why would they launch an attack here?
Oh, well, the usual reasons. There's a lot of long history, treaty entanglements and whatnot. Basically, there never was a Roman Empire in this reality. The Trojans weren't defeated by the Greeks. The Trojans defeated the Greeks and then went on to create an empire that spread throughout the Mediterranean. They came up against the people of Carthage, just like the Romans did, but it went a little differently. Wars back and forth between the two over the Mediterranean and whatnot, and for a while, Carthage had the upper hand for a few centuries, and then, here we are today with a newly revitalized Neo-Trojan Empire that, is expanding its influence around the realm. And war brings up again. But of course, there's treaty entanglements with, the United States of Atlantis.
Atlantis? Why is it called Atlantis?
Oh, well, that's an interesting story, too. Apparently, instead of Christopher Columbus, there was this other explorer. No, I forget what his name. I think it was named after Agamemnon or something like that. Anyway, he made the discovery, expecting to find China just like Columbus did, but instead, he mistook, what we know as the Americas as the lost continent of Atlantis, or what was left of it, as the myth goes. But whatever, the name stuck. And the rest, different people, of course, but it pretty much played out the way you would have expected.
I wouldn't have expected any of this from some damn fool accident.
Yes, you smashed right into that wooden horse, didn't you? And now look what you've done.
You did this! You orchestrated this and made it happen!
And then you just left, Baron. You didn't even try to clean up your mess.
yours. That's totally different. You do yours deliberately, and you're an incompetent buffoon. All right, conceded. Well, damn you, we're both guilty of these circumstances, then it seems as if cosmic justice will come upon us both as we're about to be blown to smithereens. Don't be silly, Baron. I'm not going to let you be blown to smithereens. No. The two of us are going to teleport into your tower and undo this catastrophe, thereby returning me to the hyperverse. After that, well, hell, Baron, you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't give a rat's whisker. Well, I suppose my options are few. Oh, yes, definitely. I mean, you can't get fewer than one, can you? Come along, Baron. The teleport chamber is just down the hall.
Halt right where you are. You are under arrest.
What in blazes? Don't be an idiot. The Baron has already been arrested and obviously in custody.
I was not referring to Baron Boyd. I was referring to you, Count Rickon.
What? This is outrageous.
Not as outrageous as treason.
Treason? Me? Well, and after all I've done for this nation.
Yeah, well, the things you've done, all that super duper pooper scooper technology got a lot of people curious, and we just suddenly realized, hey, we don't know where in the hell this guy came from, and we looked into it. Along the way, we found out you've been selling some of that technology to the Trojans.
You sold technology to their enemies? No, that's crazy. Don't be silly.
Yeah, well, when we heard the two of you talking about being from some other dimension or whatnot, well, our suspicions were piqued a little bit more, and we realized that your teleportation technology bears a striking resemblance to the disintegrator ray systems that the Trojans employ against us.
So, you overheard us.
Well, your conversation about all your secrets began right in the middle of the tribunal chamber.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, now who's the incompetent buffoon, Count? Well, look, I needed money. I had to get around in this new world. So basically, I cannibalized the omnibus, a lot of the elements there that they could expand upon. Turns out they're really quite advanced already. Their 20th century, from our reckoning, took place actually in the 16th century. It's really quite fascinating. But anyway, look, circumstances, you understand.
Yeah, well, you can tell it to the tribunal, so you're under arrest, reckon.
Very well. I suppose it's only appropriate that I hand in my ID card.
Huh? Oh, yeah, well, I mean, look, it was already going to be reprogrammed so it couldn't unlock any of the cell doors, security locks in the complex, but, yeah, go ahead and hand it over right here.
All right. Here it is. Come now, Baron. It's not the first time you've seen my inside-outside gun demonstrated. One should never get used to a sight like that, reckon. Oof, the bombing's getting closer. Our time runs short, Baron. The teleport chamber is right this way. What the devil? The teleporter buddy. All right, let's see if we can find Count Reckon. Oh, great. Baron's idiot friends.
Oh, there's Papa on the other side.
Biddy, be careful. Count Reckon's got his weapon.
Oh, no.
Oh, do calm down. This is all very simple to rectify. Baron, simply come over here to the other side of the teleporter body and follow me into the teleport chamber behind me. Therefore, I need not use my weapon upon your idiot friends. Yeah, well, we got a weapon of our own, asshole. What? No, you idiot! You shot the teleport chamber! Oh no, It's activated! We're closing it! Oh,
Oh no! Papa, Cliff, and Lola, they are gone!
Quickly, Benny. We have to recover the data core. Count Reckon's teleport chamber.
Oh, Papa, you think you would help us find Cliff and Lola?
Possibly. In fact, since there was no coordinates set for a destination, their patterns are probably still stored within the data core.
Oh, yes, Papa.
Oh, good. Oh, curses! The bombing's getting closer. Oh, dear me.
What is it, Papa?
I'm seeing outside is a full-on invasion, Betty. Weapons I didn't know they even were capable of. Oh, it must be more influence from Reckon. Damn, what damage has he done beyond the original damage? But, however, inadvertently, I contributed to.
Oh, Papa! No, it was not your fault. It was an accident.
Yes, Betty, but I should have listened to Lola.
Oh?
Yes, fortunately she's not here for me to admit this, but I should have listened and dealt with the damage at the time, even though I didn't quite understand. That was the Trojan horse we collided with. I was very irresponsible. I felt so guilt-ridden at them being trapped with us. I was in such a hurry to get them home. I wasn't thinking clearly, and now look at it all.
Oh, Papa, again! You can't hold this over you, and if you're crushed by your own guilt, how will you save them?
You're right, Biddy, you're right. I have to pull it together. All right, there's the data core, and now our only means of escape is, of course, the teleporter buddy.
Oh no, Papa!
Damn it. The building near there must have been completely destroyed by one of the bombs. Just as we teleported out, I just hoped that there was no interference with our course. The instruments, it seems to indicate that we're still on target. Here we are, Benny, top of the tower.
Oh, Papa, finally we are home again.
Yes, Benny, if only we could rest on our laurels, but obviously the crisis still continues. First, we've got to load the data core into the Time Tower's computers in the hopes that I can locate Cliff, Lola, and even Reckon's patterns and restore them.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, not really, Biddy. I mean, this is all very serious. The lives of our friends are at stake.
What? Oh no, Papa. I mean, outside. It looks like a midday or noon, and yet when we were at the prison, it was the evening.
Oh, come now, Biddy. You should know better than that. Due to the chaotic situation and our departure, a little time slip is to be expected.
Well, yes, Papa, but it's just so peaceful outside. You'd think there was no invasion going on.
Well, again, Biddy, we've probably traveled a few hours in the past before the invasion began. And even so, the Trojans can't possibly attack every square inch of the USA. So, I'm sure that that'll explain it. Besides, wherever the prison was located, it might have been a certain area of some significance, and that's why the Trojans chose to attack there.
Oh, that's true, Papa. I did notice that it was listed as being located adjacent to the capital of the United States of Atlantis.
Ah, there you go. Of course. An initial strike would involve Washington, D.C.
Oh, no. The capital is listed as a New Amsterdam.
Oh, that's right. They don't have a Washington, D.C. here. Well, that's alternate timeline for you.
Oh, I know, Papa. I'll go and monitor the TV news.
There you go, Biddy. You do that while I concentrate on the data core.
And so, despite the rough rhetoric Saber-rattling over the Mediterranean crisis, the president assures the public that talks between all parties, including the Neo-Trojan Empire, Mesopotamia, Carthage, and Europa, are going well and are destined to bear fruit. My fellow Atlanteans, let me assure you that all talks between the involved parties of the Mediterranean crisis, including the Neo-Trojan Empire, the Mesopotamians, and our friends in Carthage and Europa, are going well, and I believe will bear fruit. In the meantime, full-on official negotiations are expected to resume in the next summit later this fall, 6 months from now.
What?
Meanwhile, in sports, the Olympians are favored to best the Asgardians in Game 4 of the Slayball Championship, in spite of team captain Joe Jupiter's lacerated scrotal injury.
Papa!
Oh, no.
Papa!
Oh, God, this is...
Papa, you have to read it!
Damn it, Biddy, I need quiet. This is delicate work. It appears the molecule patterns are more scattered than I anticipated, probably due to the interference of the electrogun. This is going to take a lot longer than I anticipated.
Oh, but Papa, we didn't just travel 6 hours into the past. We traveled 6 months.
What? Well, that's that's a little bee in the bonnet. Among many, apparently.
Oh, no. Papa, the security cam. Someone is entering the tower.
Oh, that's impossible. Unless it's Reckon. He must have entered it in the past and was unable to access the computers, of course, because they're coded to me. And wait a minute. That's not Reckon.
No, Papa. It looks like you. When you were young.
No, it can't be.
Oh! Papa! That woman with him. It's Mama! It is her! But Papa, how can it be? We're only a few months in the past. How can she be here with you and so young?
How indeed? What's he doing here?
He? You mean you?
Biddy, well, there's something what the devil?
Oh, no, Papa! The data core!
Yes, the battery's losing juice. Their patterns will be lost. I've no choice but to teleport them away.
Oh, but Papa, they could be lost anywhere.
Yes, I know, Biddy, but at least they'll be alive wherever they end up. And well, of course, the Panvan has Lola and Cliff's pattern stored inside its system, so we should at least be able to track them down.
The Panvan? But Papa, we don't have the Panvan anymore.
No. Oh, that's right. The Panvan. Of course. That wasn't our other selves, it was us.
Oh, Papa, your younger self and Mama, they're coming up the stairs.
What? Quickly, Biddy, we'll have to depart. Quickly, within the teleporter body.
What? But why, Papa?
Oh, it's imperative that we not interact with them.
But Papa, won't we be time phantoms because this is not our timeline?
No. We've since left the crux point of our original point of departure in the original timeline, which is now an alternate thereof, and we journeyed into the past and incorporated ourselves to it. So it's a long-winded story, and I'll explain it some other time. Come along now. Let's go.
Oh, this stirs my jealousy, Baron. You know you spend more time concerning yourself with this tower than me.
Come now, darling. You know I don't recall leaving the tower control center in this state of affairs.
Well, don't think it's me. You know I'm not at all concerned with... Oh!
What? What is it, darling? Is there something wrong?
No, The baby. It's kicking.
Yes. Darling, soon we'll be 3.
Here we are. All right, Biddy, let's get a move on.
Oh, we're back in the basement, Papa.
Yes, I thought it prudent to put the teleporter potty back where it belongs.
Yes, Papa, but what about Mama and your younger self, and what happened there?
I told you, Biddy. I'll explain all that at a later time. Right now, we have to act fast in our efforts to save Russell and Miss Montgomery.
But Papa,
see? There she is. The pan fan, right where we left it. Now, we'll gather a few things and we'll be on our way. Once inside, we should be able to get a lock on the pattern signals of Russell and Miss Montgomery.
Papa, what is wrong?
It seems I need to pay a little visit to the loo, Biddy. All right. Gather things and make sure we're fully stocked and fully charged electro guns and the sort. You know the deal. Oh, curse this. Not a moment more. There we are. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, dear me. Just gallivanting around, never have time for the necessary things, you know. It's terrible. What the devil, Biddy, is that? What? Oh, door just opening, close itself. Oh, of course. That was Cliff. Dear me. It means he will... whatever. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Jeez. Oh, God, that was horrible.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's what you Neanderthals get when you interfere with technology you don't understand. Yeah, well, when you point a gun at somebody and threaten them, you kind of force the situation, don't you think? I was clearly in the midst of negotiating the situation, and you overreacted. Yeah, well, I guess I'm something of a shoot first and ask questions later. Well, I shot. Now here's the question. Where the hell are we? Well, originally, we were supposed to be teleported to Baron's Time Tower, but thanks to you zapping my teleport chamber, there's no telling where we are. We could be anywhere at any time. Fear not, Count the Reckon. You are not lost. You are found, and you are right where you were meant to be. On trial for your crimes against the Empire of Troy.
Oh no. The Trojans.
You have been listening to Baron Boy. Written, produced, and performed by me, Douglas Nailsin. Music comes courtesy of Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources. The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.